Okay then, so here we have Jemima. Jemima's my trusted Honda CBF1000GT Grand Tourer, and so just have a little talk through the communication system that I use on her for me instructing job. So as an instructor teaching a couple of pupils so they can hear me, and also so it's a communication system on her, and also the video, what cameras I use on her as well. So basically I have a system wired up and an external aerial there, and the system that I use, just alright, let's have a, it's all underneath here. All wrapped up nicely. So have a look there underneath. So the system that I use is Autocom, which is hardwired into the bike. No problems with batteries running out. When I first started instructing 17-18 years ago, forever spending my time in the petrol station getting batteries on the road rides because the batteries were running out. But anyway, those days have long gone. Autocom, one of the tried and tested brands out there. Couple that with my Kenwood transceiver. So Autocom, Kenwood, external aerial, and that's for my communication. I also record on the bike, so this little gadget here, if I turn my ignition on, this little gadget will show you Nortec Electronics, based over in Congleton, Cheshire. It's got a front and back split screen, so it's recording on the front of the bike and it's recording on the back of the bike as soon as I turn the ignition on. It's on a 32 SD card, but it's on a loop, so it's looping around, so it'll continually film. Back camera on the back, front camera on the front. Very important with the cameras, if you want good quality, it's to keep all the grime on there, keep the lens clean on the front and back, otherwise you'll be disappointed with the quality. The quality of the split screen on the front and back isn't brilliant, and I'm going to show you a clip now. So that's the quality of the front and back camera, and the most of the videos that we record on YouTube are through, or now, the drift. Now I've started off 5 years ago with the GoPros and then moved over to the drift. So the drift, I link into my Autocom. So there's my Autocom. So the audio that you can hear on the videos goes through the Autocom, through the Kenwood. So it's Kenwood, Autocom, drift, all those three working together. It took me a couple of years to fine tune it all, and happy with that setup now. So I'm happy with that setup now. Got 3 of these cameras. That's a suction mount for the drift, so I can put that on the bike. If you watch any of my videos of my European travels, that was on the front of the Pan-European. That's how I had it on the front of the Pan-European. So you can have it on the back, you can mount it in different places, but I've got 3 of those on the go. So pleased with that. So anybody thinking of getting into filming and communications, that's the setup I use. As I say, I've used that setup for the last 3 or 4 years, but it's been a lot of trial and error. The benefit of this external area is the quality and the range. So you get a better quality and you get a better range. So that's why I use that. So yeah, I think that's it in there. A bit like Spaghetti Junction, but it's what I use. And keep that dry and warm. Dry and warm. Not that the warm will make any difference. Keep it dry. Keep it dry. And this is really so the Autocom setup will be wired up through, slide wired in, wired up through, and then the cable's fed up into my little box, and I keep my little box of cables for my camera and stuff. As I say, one of the reasons I went for the drift as well is that if I carry a battery pack with the drift, what I can do is charge it whilst filming. So I can plug this into a power pack, plug the power pack into the drift camera, that's for the audio. So with a 32 card in here, battery pack, without the battery pack, that battery in there would last a couple of hours, and I have had the battery pack and the 32 card has been good for 6-7 hours. So when we've been up to Scotland and whatnot, that's supplied the power, which has worked really, really well. And that's me TomTom sat nav again wired up into the bike. So that's Jemima, who's all geared up. The quality of the videos, you can let me know what you think of the quality with that setup. As I say, I'm pleased with it, but I am looking at changing. So I am looking at upgrading the setup to Bluetooth, and I'm just looking at different options at the moment. I think I've sorted out what I'm going to go for, and obviously if I do get it, then I'll give it a bit of a trial and then let you all know again. But I think I'm going to be going over to the Bluetooth. So if you like the video, any questions, comment below, and keep an eye out for that next video on the new setup. But thanks for watching. Bye.